Join me as I take on the challenge of eating apples in the most unexpected ways. Trust me, you won't believe how you've been doing it wrong. Apples are one of the most widely consumed fruits in the world, but have you ever stopped to think about whether you've been eating them the right way? I mean, how many of us just grab an apple and take a big bite without giving it a second thought? But what if I told you that there's more to eating apples than just crunching into them? A lot of us are missing out on some serious nutritional benefits and flavor just because we're not eating them the way we should be. One of the biggest misconceptions about apples is that the skin is inedible or even toxic. But the truth is, apple skins are packed with fiber, antioxidants, and other nutrients that can do wonders for your health. By discarding the skin, you're essentially throwing away the best part of the apple. And it's not just the skin, the way you eat your apple can also make a huge difference. Have you ever tried eating an apple with the seeds? Did you know that apple seeds contain a powerful antioxidant that can help protect your body against free radicals? Another mistake we often make is eating apples whole, without any preparation. I mean, who hasn't bitten into a crunchy Granny Smith or a sweet Red Delicious without giving it a second thought? But what if I told you that preparing your apples in certain ways can bring out their natural sweetness and flavor? For example, did you know that soaking apple slices in water can make them sweeter and crunchier? Or that adding a sprinkle of cinnamon can bring out the natural sweetness of an apple? And then there are the uncommon apple varieties that most of us have never even heard of. Have you ever tried a cosmic crisp or a pink pearl apple? These apples have unique flavors and textures that can elevate your snack game to the next level. But most of us stick to the same old varieties we've been eating since we were kids, without ever exploring the world of apples beyond the Granny Smith and Red Delicious. But here's the thing, you can actually enhance the flavor and nutritional benefits of your apple by preparing it in a specific way. Are you ready for this? You can actually boost the sweetness and crunch of an apple by soaking it in water and then freezing it. Yes, you heard that right, freezing an apple can bring out its natural sweetness and crunch like never before. Mind blown, right? And it's not just the flavor. This technique can also help retain the nutrients and antioxidants in the apple skin. Another surprising tip is that you can use apples to create a natural sweetener that's way healthier than refined sugar. Simply dry apple slices in the oven until they're crispy, then blend them into a powder. You can use this powder as a natural sweetener in your smoothies, oatmeal, or even baked goods. And the best part? This sweetener is packed with fiber and antioxidants, making it a guilt-free alternative to refined sugar. Apples are one of the most universally adored fruits, revered for their balance of sweetness and tartness, their satisfying crunch, and their versatility in dishes from pies to salads. But have you ever truly considered the way you eat an apple? Beyond the simple act of taking a bite, there's a world of potential for enhancing both the nutritional benefits and the sensory enjoyment of this remarkable fruit. Let's unpack some common misconceptions, explore unique preparation methods, and discover lesser-known apple varieties that could transform your appreciation of this everyday fruit. Many people discard apple skins, either out of habit or due to a belief that they are inedible or harmful. However, the skin of an apple is a nutritional goldmine. Packed with dietary fiber, it aids in digestion and helps maintain a healthy gut. The skin also contains quercetin, a powerful antioxidant known to combat inflammation, lower blood pressure, and even improve brain function. Additionally, the vibrant colors of apple skins, ranging from deep red to green, are thanks to phytochemicals like flavonoids, which have been linked to a reduced risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease and diabetes. By peeling an apple, you're discarding up to half of its total fiber content and many of its essential antioxidants. This is a compelling reason to rethink the habit of removing the skin before eating or cooking with apples. Washing the apple thoroughly to remove potential pesticide residues is a far better approach to enjoying the full spectrum of its benefits. Apple seeds have a controversial reputation. While it's true that they contain a compound called amygdalin, which can release a small amount of cyanide when metabolized, the quantity found in seeds is so minuscule that eating a few seeds poses no harm to an adult. What's lesser known is that apple seeds also contain antioxidants and other phytonutrients that may benefit the body in moderation. Of course, consuming seeds in large quantities is not recommended, but allowing a few to slip through while munching on an apple can be harmless and potentially beneficial. The experience of eating an apple can be elevated by employing a few simple preparation tricks. For instance, soaking apple slices in cold water for about 15 to 20 minutes before eating can enhance their crunch and sweetness. This process hydrates the cells in the apple flesh, restoring its natural juiciness, especially if the apple has been stored for a long time. Freezing apples takes this concept even further. By slicing and freezing apples, you create a delightful texture that's crisp yet icy, almost like a natural sorbet. Freezing can also intensify the sweetness of certain apple varieties, transforming them into a refreshing, nutrient-packed treat. Sprinkling cinnamon on apple slices is another easy way to amplify their flavor. Cinnamon not only complements the natural sweetness of apples but also comes with its own health benefits, including blood sugar regulation and antioxidant properties. For an extra kick, try pairing your apple slices with a bit of nut butter or a drizzle of honey. This adds healthy fats and proteins, creating a satisfying snack that will keep you full longer. If you're looking for a healthier alternative to refined sugar, apples can be your best friend. Making apple powder is a simple process that involves dehydrating apple slices in the oven at a low temperature until they're crisp, then blending them into a fine powder. This natural sweetener can be used in oatmeal, smoothies, baked goods, or even as a topping for yogurt or pancakes. The beauty of apple powder is its nutritional richness. Unlike refined sugar, it retains fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. Plus, it adds a subtle apple flavor that can elevate your recipes. In today's fast-paced world, we often eat mindlessly, treating food as fuel rather than as an experience. By taking the time to prepare and savor an apple, you can transform a simple snack into a moment of mindfulness. Start by observing the apple's color, shape, and texture. Smell its fragrance. Take a small bite and let the flavors unfold on your palate. Is it sweet, tangy, or both? Notice the crunch, the juiciness, and the way it feels to chew. This practice of mindful eating not only enhances your enjoyment of the apple but also helps you become more aware of your hunger and fullness cues, leading to a healthier relationship with food. To keep apples fresh longer, store them in the refrigerator rather than at room temperature. Apples emit ethylene gas, which can speed up the ripening of other fruits, so it's best to keep them away from produce like bananas. Wrapping individual apples in a piece of paper or placing them in a perforated plastic bag can further extend their shelf life. And remember, some varieties, like Granny Smith, naturally have a longer storage life than others. The humble apple is more than just a convenient snack, it's a powerhouse of nutrition and a canvas for culinary creativity. By rethinking the way you eat apples, from embracing the skin and seeds to exploring innovative preparation methods and uncommon varieties, you can unlock new levels of flavor and health benefits. So the next time you reach for an apple, consider taking a moment to prepare it thoughtfully. Your taste buds, your body, and even your mind will thank you. Now it's your turn. What's your favorite way to enjoy apples? Have you tried any of the techniques mentioned here, or do you have your own unique tips to share? Let's celebrate the apple in all its forms together. Apples are among the most widely consumed fruits globally, cherished for their sweet, crisp flavor and versatility. From being a convenient snack to an ingredient in numerous recipes, apples are truly a fruit for all seasons. However, have you ever stopped to consider if you've been eating apples the right way? Surprising as it may sound, many of us are missing out on the full nutritional and flavorful potential of apples simply because we don't know the best practices for consuming them. One of the most common misconceptions about apples is that the skin should be discarded. This belief has caused many people to peel apples before consuming them, inadvertently losing a treasure trove of nutrients. The skin of an apple is a powerhouse of health benefits. It's packed with dietary fiber, which aids digestion and helps maintain a healthy gut. In fact, much of an apple's fiber content, about 2.4 grams in a medium apple, is found in the skin. Fiber not only improves digestive health but also helps regulate blood sugar levels and promotes a feeling of fullness, which can aid in weight management. Apple skin is also rich in antioxidants, including quercetin and catechin. These compounds combat free radicals in the body, reducing oxidative stress and lowering the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease and cancer. Additionally, the skin contains vitamin C and potassium, both essential nutrients for overall health. By peeling an apple, you're essentially throwing away its most nutrient-dense part. To enjoy the full spectrum of benefits, always eat your apples with the skin intact. Apple seeds are often overlooked or even feared due to concerns about their cyanide content. While it's true that apple seeds contain amygdalin, a compound that releases cyanide when metabolized, the amount is so minuscule that it's harmless in small quantities. What most people don't realize is that apple seeds are a source of antioxidants, specifically vitamin E. These antioxidants can help neutralize free radicals, protecting your body from oxidative stress and potentially slowing the aging process. If you're adventurous, try consuming a few seeds along with your apple. While it's not necessary, it's an interesting way to explore the lesser-known nutritional aspects of this fruit. Just remember, moderation is key. Have you ever noticed that apples can sometimes taste a bit bland? One trick to enhance their natural sweetness is to soak apple slices in cold water for a few minutes. This simple method hydrates the fruit, making it juicier and bringing out its inherent flavors. For an added twist, you can infuse the water with lemon, cinnamon, or honey. These additions not only enhance the flavor but also introduce new dimensions to the apple's taste profile. Here's a game changer: freezing apples. Yes, freezing can intensify the sweetness and crunch of an apple. This technique works because freezing breaks down the fruit's cellular structure slightly, concentrating the sugars and making the texture crisper once thawed. To try this, wash your apples thoroughly, slice them if preferred, and store them in an airtight container before freezing. When you're ready to eat, let the apple thaw for a few minutes, and enjoy a refreshing, sweet, and crunchy treat. Spices can transform the flavor of an apple, making it a gourmet experience. Cinnamon, for example, pairs beautifully with apples, enhancing their natural sweetness and adding a warm, aromatic note. Sprinkle cinnamon on apple slices or bake them with a dash of nutmeg and cloves for a cozy, fall-inspired treat. When most people think of apples, they picture familiar varieties like Granny Smith, Red Delicious, or Fuji. While these are classics, there's a whole world of unique apple varieties waiting to be discovered. Known for its perfect balance of sweetness and tartness, the Cosmic Crisp is a newcomer that's quickly gaining popularity. Its firm texture and long shelf life make it an excellent choice for both snacking and cooking. If you've never seen a pink pearl apple, you're in for a treat. With a vibrant pink interior and a tart flavor, this apple is as stunning as it is delicious. It's perfect for adding a splash of color to salads or desserts. The opal apple is renowned for its bright yellow skin and crisp, juicy texture. Unlike many other apples, opal apples resist browning when sliced, making them an ideal choice for fruit platters or meal prep. Exploring these and other unique apple varieties can open up a new world of flavors and textures, elevating your apple eating experience. Did you know that apples can be used as a healthier alternative to refined sugar? By drying apple slices and blending them into a fine powder, you can create a natural sweetener that's rich in fiber and antioxidants. But here's the thing: the way you eat your apple can make all the difference in the world. Whether it's soaking them in water, freezing them, or drying them into a sweetener, the key is to experiment and find what works best for you. So next time you bite into an apple, remember that there's more to it than just crunching into it. Take a moment to prepare it, to savor the flavor, and to enjoy the nutritional benefits. Trust me, your body, and your taste buds, will thank you. So, what's your favorite way to eat an apple? Do you have any unique tips or tricks for preparing apples? Share them with me in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my next video on healthy eating habits.